Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Side Hustle Seattle. So, the week is finally here for me to make an updated version of my review of every remote online notary platform. So if you didn't know, which you probably already did, because that's probably why you're at my channel, a year and a half ago, it's actually almost been 2 years. I think I made it in December of 2020. I did a review of all of the RON platforms that were out there. And in these past 2 years, a lot has changed, right? There's a lot more platforms. A lot of those platforms that I reviewed in 2020 no longer exist. Pricing has changed, availability has changed, structure has changed, just like a lot has changed. And I want to make sure that if you are a RON or somebody who's looking to be a RON, something that you're considering, that you have the most up-to-date information on platforms so you know what's out there, and that way you can make the most informed decision for yourself. So I will be starting to film that video in the next few days. My ask of you guys is, if there is a platform that you absolutely want to make sure that I have in those videos, go ahead and drop it in the comments. More likely than not, if it's a big platform like Notarize, One Notary, etc., I'm gonna already have that. Like, that's already gonna be listed. But if it's one of those smaller platforms, or if it's a newer platform, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I wanna make sure I include absolutely everything I can possibly include. I've already kind of like scored through the internet to see what's out there, see what's available, to make sure I didn't miss anything. But I'm not perfect, so go ahead and drop the comments if there is something that you want me to make sure I include in the video, or if it's just a structure or way about saying it that you want me to include in the video. Naturally, what I do is I talk about, obviously, the platform, I talk about pricing structure, I talk about where it's available, as in like which states notaries can use it, I talk about pros and cons. That's my like typical way of going about it. But if there's something else you're like, oh, this information would be really helpful, or I would like to know this, just tell me and I'll go ahead and include that in the video. I'm planning for that video to come out next weekend. So that'll be September 24th or September 25th. One of those days, the video will be out. I plan to do it in 2 parts, so part 1 and part 2. So part 1 will probably talk about like all the independent platforms, and then part 2 will have like the employer, the hybrid, the enterprise. However I plan to do it, mainly because it's going to be a long video and I do not want to edit an hour-and-a-half long video, or however long it'll be. It'll be longer than I want to edit, longer than my phone could store as far as filming, and just too much to upload. So I'm going to break it into 2 parts, and hopefully that makes it a better viewing experience for you and more palatable. So you'll have a video next weekend and then the second part that following weekend. If you are a platform owner or platform creator and you want to make sure that your platform is included on that, go ahead and also put that in the comments. You can also just email me. If you're a platform owner or creator and you're like, hey, I want to make sure this feature is something that's talked about because I think this feature is dope, again, go ahead and email me. Go ahead and put that in the comments. But anyways, I'm excited to bring the video to you guys. I hope it's helpful. I hope you enjoy the video, and I will see you next weekend. But yes, give me any questions, comments, concerns, and if not, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.